There's a kind of tiredness that sleep doesn't fix. Not the kind where you just need rest, but the kind that sits deep in your chest. The kind where you wake up and you're already exhausted. From thinking, from trying, from holding everything together. And maybe lately that's been you. You've been strong for too long, quiet for too long, patient for too long. And now, you're just tired. But listen carefully, because this moment, this exact feeling, is not unseen. Allah knows. You see, the hardest battles in life are not always the loud ones. Sometimes the hardest battles are silent. No one sees the thoughts running through your mind. No one hears the conversations you have with yourself at night. No one understands how much effort it takes just to keep going. You smile in front of people, you say, "I'm fine," but inside, you're overwhelmed. And maybe you've even asked yourself, how much longer can I keep doing this? But here's what you need to understand. Just because people don't see your struggle doesn't mean it's invisible, because Allah sees what no one else sees. Every quiet tear, every heavy breath, every moment you almost gave up but didn't. You might feel like your efforts are going unnoticed, like your du'as are not being answered, like your patience isn't leading anywhere. But Allah says in the Qur'an that He is fully aware of what is within the hearts, not just your actions, your feelings, your exhaustion, your intentions. So when you're trying, even when you're tired, that effort matters more than you think, even the days where you do the bare minimum, but you still choose not to give up. Those days count. In fact, those are the days that define you, because anyone can keep going when it's easy, but you're still standing even when it's hard. Sometimes Allah allows you to feel this tiredness, not to break you but to bring you back to Him, because when everything else drains you, you start searching for something that doesn't, and that something is Him. You see, when life is smooth, we rely on ourselves, but when we're exhausted, when we're at our lowest, that's when we realize we were never meant to carry everything alone. This tiredness is not a punishment, it's a redirection, a reminder that your strength has limits, but Allah's support doesn't. One of the most painful thoughts is this: I feel like I'm falling behind in life. You see others moving forward, achieving things, smiling, living, and you feel stuck, tired, like life paused for you, but not for everyone else. But what if you're not behind? What if Allah is giving you something that others don't have right now? Time to reflect, time to grow, time to return to Him. Not everyone who is ahead is at peace, and not everyone who looks behind is lost. Your journey is different, and Allah is writing it perfectly. There's something powerful about this stage you're in, even though it doesn't feel like it, because this is where real strength is built. Not the kind people see, but the kind that changes who you are, the kind that teaches you patience, trust, reliance on Allah, the kind that prepares you for something greater. Because Allah doesn't burden a soul beyond what it can bear, which means if you're still here, if you're still breathing, if you're still trying, then you are stronger than you think. Maybe today you didn't pray perfectly. Maybe your motivation is low. Maybe your heart feels distant. That doesn't make you a failure. That makes you human. Allah is not expecting perfection from you. He's asking for sincerity. So even if all you can say is, "Ya Allah, I'm tired," say it, because that honesty, that vulnerability is an act of worship too. So if you're watching this, feeling exhausted, emotionally drained, mentally overwhelmed, this is your reminder. You're not weak, you're not failing, and you're definitely not alone. Allah sees you. He knows what you're carrying, and He knows exactly when to ease it. So don't give up now, not when you've come this far, not when your story is still being written. Rest if you need to, but don't quit, because the same Allah who sees your struggle is the one who will reward your patience.